Assalamualaikum and welcome to the fourth video of algebraic expressions. And in today's class we'll be seeing how to separate monomials, binomials and trinomials. And before we start doing the problem, let us recall what are monomials, binomials and trinomials. So in an algebraic expression, if we have just one single term, it will be called as monomials. Example like 5, 6, only a variable like x, y, or a combination of variables like variable and constants like 5x, 2y, 7xyz. You can call them as separate terms only if they are separated by plus sign or minus sign in between. Example, 7 plus x are two terms. 7 is one term, x is another term. That becomes an example of a binomial. 7 plus x plus y. 7 is one term, x is another term, y is another term. So it will become three terms and that will be example of trinomial. But if you have 7xy without any plus sign in between, without any minus sign in between, it should be treated as one single term. So please remember these basic rules in mind, and let us start to classify monomials, binomials and trinomials. So let me make groups. Monomials. 7xyz is the first question. So there is no plus sign or minus sign in between of any of this. So please don't mistake it as 7 as one term, x as another, y as another and z as another. No. So 7xyz should be treated as one single term because it is not separated by plus or minus sign anywhere in between. So when it is a single term, it should come under monomial. So 7xyz is an example of a monomial. 9 minus 4y. 9 is one term, 4y is another term because they are separated with a minus sign in between. So there are two terms and two terms means it should be a binomial. Next, 4y square minus xz. 4y square is one term, xz should be treated as another term because it is separated by one minus sign in between. So 4y square is one term and xz is another term. So there are two terms in this. That's why this will be an example of a binomial again. Next, x minus 2y plus 3z. So this is an example of monomial, binomial or trinomial. So definitely trinomial because there are three terms. X is one term, 2y is another and 3z is the third term, separated all with plus and minus sign. One term, then minus sign, second term, then plus sign, then third term. So x minus 2y plus 3z is an example of a trinomial. 7x plus z square, one term, two terms. So binomial. 8xy, no plus or minus sign in between, not separated at all. Therefore it should be treated as one single term. 8xy. 8 by 5 x square y square. 8 by 5 x square y square. So is there any plus or minus sign in between? No. That's why this should be again treated as one single term. So 8 by 5 x square y square should be a monomial. And finally last one, 4 plus 5y minus 6z. Separated by two signs. So one term, two terms and three terms together. So this is an example of a trinomial. 4 plus 5y minus 6z. So how many questions we had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have separated all monomials, binomials and trinomials. Please understand that only if it is separated by any algebraic expression, separated by plus or minus sign in between of them, then you will consider as different terms. And if it is not separated by plus or minus sign in between, let it be any long, it should be treated as only one single term. Example, if I have 7 A, B, C, D, E, F, G, no plus or minus sign in between. So 7 A, B, C, D, E, F, G should be treated as one single term and it will be a monomial. But if I have 7 plus A plus B plus C, then it will be three terms and it will be treated as a trinomial. So please be very clear about these rules, and we'll continue with the problems in next class. Your homework for today is to complete this in your notes and also take multiple examples, mix them up together like this and separate them as monomials, binomials and trinomials. You can choose whatever terms you want, terms are of your choice. but please do some creative homework, play along with it, and then submit that on the Google Classroom app. Thanks for watching the video.